Hello, hello, hello. Hi, I'm Kesha. I'm live. I'm Kesha and I'm broadcasting live on 5 different platforms. And I really could check to see if I am live on all of them. I am, and it's amazing. I would like to thank Restream, who is helping me broadcast live among 5 platforms: Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, where I go by my moniker CyberSMAC. And on LinkedIn and Facebook, it's my own personal accounts. My name is Kesha, and I made up a name, a moniker for myself, which is CyberSMAC, which is what I use to talk about cybersecurity, social media, mobile, analytics, and cloud. I also like AI, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, GIS, and cryptocurrency. Yeah, I'm into all that. Anything tech, I love it. Yeah, I've been like this for a long time. I'm super happy that the computer are here to stay. Computer tech. I'm such a computer nerd and a techie, whatever you want to call me. I accept it, and I have met my tribe. Yeah. So I'm up late studying. I am studying for the A+ examination. I have been studying for the C plus. Okay. All right. Let me just put in. I've been studying for Security Plus and Network Plus for the last like 10 weeks with a professor led study group, and it really goes very well. I do study in between, and I noticed that I had some holes in my knowledge. And so I began to look into what was the criteria for the A+ certification and decided that I could probably knock all 3 of those examinations and out the park if I studied for all 3. I know, right? Who does that? Yeah, workaholic in the air smell. Yeah. Anyway, I am new to this going live, so you all are seeing my true personality coming through. And there is no double takes, there are no edits. This is me. Yeah, this is me. I'm up late. I finally got my lighting together. I had to push it back. I mean, I had so many problems with my lighting. I had lighting making my eyes dark. I had lighting making me blind. I had the lighting going so bad that I was having eye problems. It was making my eyes water. Finally, I got the brilliant idea. To push the light back, and that worked. That worked beautifully. Yeah. So anyway, um, wanted to talk to you about CyberSMAC, which is my heart. It's something that I made up. I made up combining cyber and smack together in order to get CyberSMAC. CyberSMAC is a moniker, a forum. It's a forum for me to talk about cybersecurity, social media, mobile, analytics, and cloud. I am certified because I went through a year-long boot camp with University of Central Florida and Thrive DX, who used to be Hacker USA. I went through a year-long boot camp and became certified in cybersecurity. And I am also certified in social media, along with degreed. and looking forward to more certifications. Excuse me. So yeah, this is me. I'm live. Everything. I'm like cozy up in my office. It's cold. I need to warm my office up some. I forgot to have the heater back there. Just turn that bad boy on. It's starting to get a little chilly, you know. Um, Want to give a shout out to any university alma mater of mine and any alumni friends that I've met along the way. Howdy doody. Hi, how are ya? Hope you're doing great. If you're in a rut in your career, go into cybersecurity with me. It's going to be a joy ride. Joyful ride. Okay? Joyful. My cat is trying to get out the door. Aggie, is it so bad in here with you? Thank you, darling. He's ready to go to bed. I'm up late studying. Anyway, I had a couple of so I'm just gonna get to it. Usually I take about a half an hour and I explain that STEAM, STEM, and SMAC model. And I explain the differences and go thoroughly into it. And I love doing that because a lot of people have really attached themselves to STEAM and STEM, and I love them dearly, but they are strictly an HR and educational track towards educating and employing people. And yet, SMAC model is a model that is a tool a tool set for business. And that is why I included cyber into the SMAC model, because cybersecurity is also a tool. Cybersecurity professionals, we are resources for business, to stay in business, to maintain business, to have secure business. I truly believe that. Once I start understanding what was going on, relating it to my experiences, relating it to things that I know, things that I think that I know, because I know nothing. I know nothing. I don't know anything. I just came up with the moniker a while back, and I just said I just want to have a forum to just talk about cybersecurity, to just talk about some of the things that are on my mind, and to talk to other people about them, whether they wanted to talk to me or if they wanted me to talk to them, or if we had a mutual conversation that was surrounded around cybersecurity, social media, mobile analytics, cloud, AR, VR, MR, AI, GIS, cryptocurrency, e-commerce, any of those things, any type of technology, digital organization, laptops, mobile phones, cell phones, anything, IoTs. I'm so open. If you want to talk, let's talk. I'm super interested in keeping things safe. And so if you would like me to do any type of research or any type of thing, I'm super open to that. With that being said, let's get back to the basics here. Usually, okay. Usually, what I have going on is that I am studying from the CompTIA website of items that they said were important to study for the test to pass the examination. And today I am focused on a few of those mainly firewall, network interface card, repeater, hub, cable DSL modem, and bridge. We've already gone over patch panel, power over internet with injectors, with a switch, and Ethernet over power. And we can go over those again. Maybe we'll do like a recap. Um, but anyway, I am focusing right now on the networking, compare and contrasting common networking hardware devices. And I am going to go to the first website. I'm going to go to the first website and hi, sweetie. Okay, my cat wants me. He wants me to get off the phone. Get off live. That's what my cat's saying. Okay, so first of all, me being a cybersecurity professional, there's going to be times that I'm going to have to work and I'm going to have to talk while I walk around because I got to get my cat here. So just bear with me as I stand up and walk around, but I've got the picture up there where we're going to study today. And no, I don't understand any of that foreign language. I can't read that. It's just there because that's the website that I found. And there you go. My cat likes to play soccer. Okay, so basically, all of those items are there, and I'm here, and sometimes you don't know and you can't tell. I mean, who's going to tell you ahead of time when they're going to make a breach of the network, right? And try to hijack or destroy someone's network equipment, right? And so sometimes you just have to be you have to do what I call stay ready. You have to stay ready. And one of those stay ready is making sure that you're feeling super comfortable in case you have to stick around for a while, you know? Making sure that you have everything that you need. Come on, sweetie, let's get some tea. Making sure that you have everything that you need. For example, I need some tea. I need some hot water. Sometimes you don't know when the breach is coming. No, I have to say, I've had some pretty interesting jobs before. I got a job before I went to the secret one. They do something. And I had to monitor that it was working. And I'm not talking about Y2K. And it had something to do with Carolina. I have to help in St. Louis. But when you need to just make sure that you're comfortable while working, you just have to do what you have to do. So making sure that you have enough to drink, you're hydrated, snacks, of course, comfort working conditions, and of course, working equipment. Making sure that the equipment is monitored in a way that you know if someone has breached it or someone has done something that they're not supposed to do, or any type of sinister or even slight sinister. To me, that's the job, cybersecurity. And I know that there's so many different jobs in cybersecurity. And, I've got to come back to my office to get my tea. Okay, I'm back. And sometimes, just like our study sessions, they're not always at a proper hour. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. You have to put in the work. You have to work when others are sleeping. You have to go the extra mile. Okay. I seem to be a lot more focused now. And you see this? I love my lighting. I love the way my lighting is lighting up my face. Let me move this because I can't see my screen. I love the way that my lighting is lighting up my face, and my background can be whatever it is, but I'm super happy that I have lighting. And anyway, I talked about I am live. I'm not broadcasting this from a prior recording, and I am not recording this and then editing it later. And I don't feel like any of those things are bad. I'm just telling you that I am super live. Okay, the website we have here is talking about what we're talking about through the CompTIA A+ examination is different types of equipment for your network. Things that are vital in order for you to get the internet or to have access to include yourself into the network. Okay, or even to build a network, I would say. Okay, and like usual, everybody knows my style. Well, maybe not everybody knows my style. I am studying by myself. It won't be my first time, though. It won't be my first time. I studied math by myself. I studied physics by myself. And I studied engineering almost by myself. Okay, I did have some friends along the ways, and I want to say hello and hi and shout out to those people. I heart you because I did have friends that were my engineering, my mathematics, and my physics buddies. So I really appreciate them because I was always into some other things. I was a little bit more social, sorority life, books, movies, you know, I played sports, but I always had a love for technology. Yeah. So anyway, the modem, this is what each one of these items look like, of course. These things can be different looking, but this is a general look of a modem, of a network. What is this? Network interface card? That's right. It's a network interface card. There we are. Then we've got the repeater, a hub, a switch, a router, a bridge, and a gateway. Okay. All right. So basically, here's a picture. We're going to go through the pictures first, and then I will bring up for us to read. And I really want to just say I thank you, edu.bd, for, I'm going to like your page. I really thank you for having this website and having this information up. I have mutual respect and appreciation for people who also are sharers of information and who are educators and who know things. I appreciate you. And I appreciate this website because we are here today at your website. Okay. And it says right here after this lesson, you'll be able to describe at work devices and the different uses of those network devices. And you will be able to explain the advantages and disadvantages of different network devices. Okay. There we go. Okay. And so here we have a couple of hardware devices that connect computer, printers, fax machines, and other electronics to the network. And those things are called network devices. So here are some of the network devices. And this is for the inter or intranet network. Okay. Repeater, hub, gateway, bridge, router, switch, modem, network interface card or NIC. Okay. And you've got the computer, go into the modem, go into telephone lines. And this is pretty old. Okay. But, whatever type of cables are carrying you in, these are some type of network that your network is plugging into, okay? Then you have a modem, and then you have a computer on the other side. And then here, this picture is showing a NIC card, and it looks like it has, I'm just going to go ahead and say probably untwisted shielded pair looks like in there, but I'm not sure. Okay. Looks like it could be. It could be. And then it looks like they're showing how the repeater works. That if you have your computer and it's plugged in and the repeater it looks like it has a slack of 100 meters. And then the repeater goes to, looks like another computer or another server, another 100 meters or some other type of IoT. And the hub is something that if you have a bunch of computers that need to go onto a printer, that's what a hub is used for. Okay. Yep. And it's got this display of the computer one possibly being the lead computer or the server computer, and then it giving instruction to the other computers, including the printer, to do stuff. Okay. Types of hub, active or passive. Then we've got the switch. Okay. And it did look like it was an Ethernet network with twisted pair cables. Okay. And here's the switch. We've seen this. I've seen this before with multiple different holes in it, looking like it's got parent and child, maybe go in, maybe go out. I'm not sure right now. And looks like they've got something here, something there, other type of devices that could plug into there. And it looks like this is a bridge. And a bridge is showing how you can have some computers. I mean, this is an old website, but we're just going to work with this. We're just going to roll with it. Nothing is new. This is the same network. Same network. Okay. So this is what the bridge is doing. It's bridging two different networks together, it looks like. Okay. And here's the router. Ooh, that's what we love. The internet. There's a switch and there's a router. And the router routes, right? Yep. This is a really interactive display that this website shows of multiple computers going to a switch and a couple of different switches going into one router and the internet having traffic come back and forth into the router and going back and forth into multiple different computers. Okay, we're just looking at the pictures right now, and then we're going to go through the words. And then here is a bunch of computers, a bunch of laptops going into what looks like a gateway router, and then going out into the wide area network. Okay. Then we have, it looks like a network that's drawn up. And this is a really nice drawing. It's kind of basic. Oh, even has some questions down here. That's pretty nice. Let's see here. Okay. And oops, here's this nice network here, and it's got a computer that goes through this switch, goes to this server. It's bridged to this computer, and they're calling them workstations. Okay. This could be accounting, sales, engineering, or the IT team, and they're bridged together. There's another router outside the firewall. Excuse me. And there's a repeater because we have some people who are up at the front desk working, okay, off the same switch. And then we have a computer here that could be for the printer room. We don't know. I'm just making this up as I go. And we have another server. Both of these servers are holding different information. One is our sales information, our financial data of how they paid for their sales. So we've got credit card information in this server. We've got names. We've got how much they've paid. We've got their addresses. We've got their what they call personal identifiable information. And then on the other server, we have who we email out all the time, including our stakeholders and people who have invested into the company. And so we have a different set of information. So we don't want anybody to get into these servers at all. These are should be highly secure areas within the company. These are company assets. It is proprietary information, including all the business that all the workstations are doing in order to help this business move forward in business and help this business maintain in business without compromising. Okay, we're going to go back into the words. I think down here we've got some questions which we are going to basically answer these by reading. Okay, that's why we looked at the pictures first, and then it's got comprehensive based questions. Okay, these are some, if you want to go to this website later, I can show you the website address, but basically these are other like questions that you can ask or figure out, and it will help in understanding. And it looks like it's got some configurations that they want us to know about. One looks like a star, one looks like a ring, one looks like a bus. Those are things that we've talked about, but we can go over those before, and those are different ways to set up the network. And then it also looks like it has some questions. And tonight, I'm not really going to focus on the questions. We are first going to, this is so awesome. I just want to show this right here because this guy, whoever this is, he's a lecturer of ICT, this guy here, and he's the author of this website. He's a software engineer. He's a former lecturer here, and here's his email address and his cell phone. I would not call him or text him, but emailing him, networking, I don't know, maybe finding him on LinkedIn, telling him, we love your website, that's great. There it is. I'm not sure where in the world he is, but we appreciate him. Okay, we're going to go back to the top. And this is the name of the website, edu.bd.com. And then I am looking at the network/devices/EV/. Okay. I wish I could show it. Anyway, I'm going to just read the words now so that we can get more information, more in-depth information. of what this equipment on the network is all about. Okay, let me get a little comfortable. Get my reading on. If somebody else wants to read, feel free to read. Yeah. If anybody else wants to read, feel free. Feel free to read. Okay. Oh, it's midnight. Oh boy. Okay, let's get this going. Modem is a device. That's the modem up here. This modem is a device that enables a computer to send or receive data over telephone or cable lines. And I know they have public telephone lines in this picture, but they can, like they said, be cable lines. Okay. A modem is a combination of two devices, a modulator and a demodulator. Ooh. The modulator converts digital data into analog data when the data is being sent by the computer. The demodulator converts analog data signals into digital data when it is being received by the computer. The data stored on the network, the data stored on the computer is digital, whereas a telephone line or cable wire can transmit only analog data. The main function of the modem is to convert digital signal into analog and analog into digital signal. And so that's why we have modems. We need the modems. Okay, so that everyone can talk and it could be synced up together, synced up through communication, basically. So the NIC stands for Network Interface Card. This is also known as a network adapter card, network adapter card, Ethernet card, or LAN card. LAN stands for Local Area Network. NIC allows a networking device to communicate with the other networking devices. In modern computer systems, it is an internal hardware component. LAN cards are mounted in different shaped slots on the motherboard. Most NIC computers are built in. LAN cards have a unique code of 48 bits. This unique code is called the MAC address, the Media Access Control Address. This MAC address is stored in the card's ROM. The NIC has RJ45 socket where network cable is physically plugged in. There we are. And an RJ45 is a type of connector that will plug into this slot here, into this network interface card / network adapter card / what other word did it have in here? Oh, LAN card, local area network card. And what the NIC does is it allows two networking devices to communicate with each other. And they communicate with each other because they know each other's name. And knowing each other's name is called the MAC address, which is the Media Access Control Address. And the NIC computers are built in. LAN cards have a unique code of 48 bits. So there's 48 bits. There's a measurement to this. Okay. The unique code is called the MAC address, and the MAC address is stored in the card's ROM. This card has ROM. Okay. So NIC has, okay, we already talked about the socket. Okay. The NIC converts the data packets between two different data transmission technologies. A PC uses parallel data transmission technology to transmit the data between its internal parts, while the media that provides connectivity between different PCs uses serial data transmission technology. Let's read that again. Network interface cards or LAN cards or network adapter cards, which allows two network devices to talk to each other because they know they have been named and they now can recognize them. So, hi, what's your name? What's your name? Here's my MAC address. Here's my MAC address. Anyway, the NIC converts the data packets between two different data transmission technologies. Okay, the NIC converts the data packets. A PC uses parallel data transmission technology to transmit the data between its internal parts, while the media that provides connectivity between different PCs uses serial data transmission technology. So a PC uses parallel data transmission technology to transmit the data between its internal parts, while the media that provides connectivity between different PCs uses serial data transmission technology. The type of NICs, there are two types of NICs. Media specific, as in LAN cards, are used according to the media type. Types of the NIC are used to connect the different types of media. To connect a specific media type, you must have to use a NIC which is particularly made for that type of network. Okay. Network design specific. A specific network design needs a specific LAN card. For example, FDDI, Token Ring, and Ethernet have their own distinctive type of NIC cards. They cannot use other type of NIC cards. So FDDI, Token Ring, and Ethernet. And perhaps we should come back to this website because we got to look up these items. I'm not sure. Maybe we should just look them up now. What the hell? Why wait? Okay. Okay, I just got through looking up the media specific, which didn't really give me very much. I looked up Token Ring, which is, of course, how they build a network, the shape of it. I mean, that's basically how I can put it. And basically, FDDI stands for Fiber Distributed Data Interface, type of fiber cabling and hardware for high-speed optical fiber networks. Okay, so of course, fiber is going to have its own type of network card. You can have specific for the type of, let's see here, let me go back. Media specific. Okay, and when I looked that up, let me see something. Okay, I get it. It looked like there were some different types of, actually, it doesn't look like there's so many choices, but anyway, it looks like there's some different types of NICs, and they're grouped according to Wi-Fi or WWAN networks or Ethernet networks. So, or uncategorized is what they're grouped into. I kind of don't know what this is referring to. So I'm just going to show it. Okay, there we go. I'm just showing it. So now this is a specific NIC, specific network interface card, and they are grouped to different wireless, Ethernet, uncategorized, and it looks like WWAN. I don't see any fiber. I don't see fiber in here. I'm not sure. But it sounds like to me fiber has its own type of NIC, and so does specifically Ethernet. And why I say that is because okay. I ran across something here that I think we should just take a second and read. It's one of those things that I always like to read more about the history of stuff. And I think it's super important just for everyone to have a story and to understand where things come from and how they are developed, so that if you shall one day get the chance to develop something or one day be on a team, that you will know ahead of time that you are working on something fabulously great. Okay? So the Ethernet was developed at Xerox PARC. And I highlight this. Don't know if it's going to come up anyway. Sounds like to me that's another laboratory from Xerox Laboratory between 1973 and 1974 is when Ethernet was developed. Okay. It was inspired by AlohaNet, which Robert Metcalfe had studied as part of his PhD dissertation. The idea was first documented in a memo that Metcalfe wrote on November 22nd, 1973, where he named it after the luminiferous ether, once postulated to exist as an omnipresent, completely passive medium for the propagation of electromagnetic waves. In 1975, Xerox filed a patent application linking Metcalfe, David Boggs, Chuck Thacker, and Butler Lampson as inventors. Interesting. In 1976, after the system was deployed at Xerox PARC, that is, Metcalf and Boggs published a seminal, which is another research paper. Yogan Delau, Ron Crane, Bob Gardner, and Roy Ogus facilitated the upgrade from the original 2.94 megabits protocol to the 10 megabits protocol, which was released to the market in 1980. Oh, wow. That would be a very, very interesting dissertation to get a hold of, honestly. Um, Metcalf left Xerox in June 1979 to form 3Com. He convinced Digital Equipment Corporation, or DEC, and Intel and Xerox to work together to promote Ethernet as a standard. As part of that process, Xerox agreed to relinquish their Ethernet trademark. The first standard was published on September 30th, 1980 as the Ethernet, a local area network, data link layer, and physical layer specifications. This so-called DIX standard, or Digital Intel Xerox, specified 10 megabits Ethernet with 48-bit destination and source addresses and a global 16-bit ether type field. Version 2 was published in November 1982 and defined what has become known as Ethernet 2. Formal standard efforts proceeded at the same time and resulted in the publication of IEEE 802.3 on June 23, 1983. Ethernet initially competed with Token Ring and other proprietary protocols. Ethernet was able to adapt market needs and with 10BASE-2 shift to inexpensive thin coaxial cable from 1990 to the now. We'll just leave it as that, to the now. That's a lot. Wow. Super wow. So we just found out that Ethernet came about because of Xerox Laboratories. Let's see if we can repeat this story. Somewhere between 73 and 74, this guy got his PhD and said there's this thing called Internet, and it is a competitor to copper, to what else did he say? It was a competitor to my cat is acting up. Hold on. Hi, sweetie. She's trying to. You're restless. You want to go back? Yeah, you want to go back? Okay, so it looks like this is something that he invented between, it's for the data link layer and the physical layer, of course. And let's see here. Xerox literally worked with him. He started a business called 3Com, 3 Communicators, probably. That's what it stood for, probably. I'm not sure what 3Com stands for, but Digital Equipment Corporation, Intel, and Xerox. Okay. And as part of the process, which hardly ever happens, Zops agreed to relinquish their Ethernet trademark and build something with other companies. Okay. And basically set up for a competition to, let me see something, because I know that it had in there. Be good, kitty, be good. Be good. We're all learning about this dissertation, so you have to be good. I know you're ready to go to sleep, but it's not time yet. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I can't find out. Again, we're kitty, you got my attention. Is it time for me to get off the phone because my baby wants my attention? You see this? I'm talking. I'm talking live. You don't like me talking live, Nate. Yeah, you get so upset. Yeah. This is a big cat, isn't he? I know. So anyway, we're gonna get ready to go. My cat's going to go to sleep. We've had a good talk. We discussed some equipment, what it's good for. We now know how the Ethernet was made. It was made from different companies, and it looks like it set a standard for IEEE 802.3, which almost seems like wireless, but I need to go a little bit further. But we've got some people's name: Butler, Lampson, Chuck Thacker, David Boggs, and of course, one of the other smart guys in the room, Robert Metcalf, who wrote on May 22nd, 1973, that there was something called the Ethernet, named after ether. He's so deep. I don't know. Were these guys into metaphysics? Had to be. Had to be. They were definitely into physics. They definitely knew physics. Definitely. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. It's amazing to know 73 was the year they came out with the competition. And I'm pretty sure it was in here. Let me see if I have just misread it. I've been trying to speed read. My cat is just like, he's my baby and he knows it. And he feels like it's time to go to bed, even though I'm not ready to go to bed. Oh, okay. Here it is down here. I was looking in the wrong paragraphs and it's right here on the third paragraph. Oh, you're going to be good. Be good. Be good. Be good. Okay. It says here the Ethernet initially competed. Aggie, my gosh. Competed with Token Ring and other proprietary protocols. Ethernet was able to adapt to market needs, and with 10 base 2 shift to inexpensive thin coaxial cable. So it competed with Token Ring. So that's why Token Ring has its own NIC, because those guys were like, that's our competition. We don't need to have the same NIC with these other Token Ring type of network equipment. We're going to have Ethernet. Okay, we're going to go. My cat's ready to go to bed. Yeah, he's sleepy. The little baby's ready to go to sleep. He's right here. Come here, Kitty. Come here. Come here, Kitty. Come here. Okay, just lay down right there. I'll get you in 1 minute. All right. What a dissertation. I really love understanding this information, but I really love when I start to get into the understanding how all of this came to be that I love. All right. I hope that you love it too. All right. Have a great day. Have a great night. I'm going to go. Bye. See you tomorrow. Good night.